Hello everybody, this is your host, Vic, and today, to continue Overdrive October, we have the Zeus drive from TC Electronic. So the Zeus drive is another clone, not as much as the form factor as a normal clone would be. And I believe TC Electronic falls under the same giant music tribe that Behringer does. So this is a pretty fun one to look at, considering that Behringer does have the Centaur. And this one is excessively cheap too, which was really enjoyable to me. Like it even reaches some of the levels that you would find akin to what are they called, like the Joey O's or the Moleskine Audio on Amazon or even Wish. But then you have to consider like shipping and all that too. So this is one of the cheapest ones you can find within the States. Really nice. So, and I mean, speaking of cheap, it was in total, which I managed to find, because I mean, these are perpetually out of stock too. Anything that are normally cheap are perpetually out of stock just because that's how it is. And this one was $46.90. And I managed to find it at Alto Music, which Alto seems to have plenty of things in stock. They even have Behringer Centaurs in stock as of time of filming, which is October 9th. So, just because I do try and pre-film a lot, so I have time to edit and space out videos and all that. So if you go and watch it now, whenever I do release it, and you go and check and say, oh, well, it's gone. Well, I told you when I filmed it. No complaining. Well, I mean, you can complain if you want. Go ahead and complain in the comments about whatever. Anyways, let's go over the features. The original tone I had, which is coming from the Synth Explorer, which I have in mono mode right now, is just a basic arpeggiated note. And then with this on, gives it a lot more fatness. So we have our normal drive, treble, and volume, as one would expect, and drive instead of gain, obviously. And if we go and look right here, we have a fat switch to make the sound fatter. And that's actually pretty nice. I do like when it gives little additions, and just the whole deal of fat is Well, I mean, it'll just be easier to show. So I'll just have it on here, and then this is with it off. You can hear how it does fatten the single, which is pretty cool. And let's go ahead and start having fun with the pedal. So we'll go ahead and keep the volume normal, have everything put down, and the fat switch off, and then we're just going to start working the knobs as we do with every review. So pretty basic, not much to go on, because I mean it's Klon. it's a good basic transparent overdrive, and the only addition with this one compared to the other Klons that we've been doing is just fat switch. So there's not really much of a crazy thing I can really put out there. But let's go ahead and give it another tone to play through, and we'll see if we can find something nice to listen to for a bit. And following up from that, we will go ahead and get into the ratings. So let's find a good another tone. So that was really nice. I did enjoy that. I found a good tone out of that, and it sounded fun with just having that little bit on there. And that's my thing, as I said in other videos, just a little bit of extra little wiggles and spice. It's pretty much satisfying to me. I just like to have fun. Simplest form of music. So let's just get to the points. Construction, nice, solid, came with feet, which is really good, just because I would like to have something that stays around, which is useful. And metal, no click to it, it just kind of goes. Okay. Switch is fine, these are plastic. Just standard, it feels solid, feels heavy. And I know heavy doesn't mean amazing, but it feels solid enough. I actually think I missed a click. And the knobs don't feel like the best of plastics. They're a little bit slippery, so I'll give it 3.5 out of 5. But for the tone, well, it's just it's again the basics, so that's just because it automatically you didn't do anything too different. But there's no noise pickup, no problems like that, so that's easily just at least a 4 to start. But with the addition of the extra switch where it gives a little bit more, and I mean that's a good 4.5. Well, not 4.5. Let's just go give 4.1. Yeah, so let's just give it a 3.86. Actually, let's do 3.95428. Yeah, 3.59428. That would be a good number for the rating on this. Good pedal, and it's value price, so I mean I can't really complain too much. Obviously, it doesn't have the Klon form factor so far. That's just how it is, but I mean it does it does a good overdrive. I have no complaints about it. I like it. So anyways, this has been your host, Vic. If I can stay, come on, there you go. It's been your host, Vic. Go ahead and leave a comment on the video if there's any other clones that you think I missed that you want to add to Overdrive October, or just add any of comments of what you think about this pedal itself, or anything else you would like to see this pedal on. And or just leave a comment to say hi, hello. Go ahead and like the video and subscribe, as it does get further reach out here, and all of those are appreciated, as it does help with the algorithm. If you have any friends that would like to see this series of the massive review of every single clone that I can find, please refer my channel to them, as it would be greatly appreciated. As again, throughout Overdrive October and until I review every single clone I have, which is about 40, is at the very end, we're going to do a massive comparison and something special. I promise. But we just have to get there, because I can only really film, edit, upload 2 videos a week. I can't just go and nose to the grindstone and do a bunch of them, because then it's going to end up more sloppy instead of nicely, neatly organized videos. Sure, y'all understand. But yeah, send this out to anyone that you think would like clones, and I do appreciate all of everyone's viewership, and I appreciate likes, subscribes, and all that. So thanks for watching. Bye.